Do you understand how clients buy your services? If you don't have full clarity on how clients buy, then you have no leverage to influence this process. This is particularly important when you're selling B2B professional services. Research in B2B transactions showed that buyers are 70% through their buying journey before engaging with sellers. They have done their research, they are educated, and they have formed opinions, all before they contact you. At the end of the day, marketing is everything that happens before they want to get on a call with you. So let's explore a framework on how clients buy professional services and 5 key questions you need to consider as part of your marketing strategy. I am Hugo Sanchez, founder of Moondesk Media, an agency specialized in marketing B2B professional services. In my all-time favorite book, How Clients Buy, McKean and Fletcher propose a research framework on how people purchase professional services. It goes like this: awareness, they have heard about you; understanding, they know what you do; interest, they realize the results you promise will help them, you become relevant; credibility, they respect you and think you're credible, they believe you have something valuable to offer; trust, they feel you have their best interest at heart; ability, they have the resources to hire you; and readiness, the timing is right. They are ready to take action. So how can you influence their journey before that call even happens? Let's dive into 5 steps that will help you stay relevant while your client is making those crucial decisions. Step 1, amplify your awareness. The key question here is, how are people becoming aware of you? People need to know you exist before they can even consider you. This is where networking, social media engagement, content creation, and ads come into play. So, how intentional are you being when it comes to connecting with new potential buyers? Do you have a strategy in place to do so? How different would your business be if you could 10x the number of people who know about you? These questions will help you identify opportunities to amplify your awareness. If you need help coming up with a solid strategy, feel free to reach out to me at hugo@moondeskmedia.com and I'll be happy to brainstorm with you. Let's jump into step number 2. Be crystal clear in your communication. Once they find you, can they quickly understand what you do? Your messaging, whether it's on your website, LinkedIn, or in person, needs to answer 3 questions within 5 seconds of engaging with your brand. What you do, who you do it for, and how are you different? For example, at Moondesk, we specialize in marketing B2B professional services with an emphasis on relationships. Don't try to be clever. Instead, focus on being clear. This is pure branding, consistently telling people to associate you with a solution. It makes it easier to remember you and refer you. Step 3, spark interest by being relevant. You won't be relevant to most people you connect with. After all, how relevant you are depends on who you're speaking to and the context they're in. For example, Moondesk is not relevant for a senior HR executive at a global manufacturing corporation. But if they decide to start an HR consulting firm, then we become extremely relevant. It is the same person, but the context has changed. You can't afford not to understand what makes your solution relevant to your audience. What events, situations, problems, desires, or realizations in their life would trigger them to engage with you? Once you have identified the triggers, your content needs to address them. Simply put, they need to know that you understand their problem better than they do. Step 4, establish credibility. If a potential client looks you up and finds an outdated website with no social proof, no testimonials, no credentials, and no case studies, your credibility goes out the window. This is critical, especially in B2B environments where the sales cycle is longer and the stakes are higher. Even when you have a champion inside an organization, they still need to sell you internally. The goal is to reduce the perceived risk of hiring you and to show that you can deliver the results that you're promising. So what can you do? You can share case studies, add testimonials and endorsements to your website, mention awards, recognitions, and certifications, add media credits to your bio, organize a niche event, or write a book. These are some ways to establish credibility in a digital environment. And finally, step 5, nurture trust over time. Even when people understand what you do and see your credibility, they might not be ready to buy. And that's okay. Trust takes time. Stay connected through valuable content and thoughtful touchpoints. Be patient. When the time is right, that trust will pay off. When they're ready to move forward, they will likely go with the expert who has been there since the beginning, you. So, to sum it up, you can influence your client's journey by amplifying awareness, communicating clearly, staying relevant, building credibility, and nurturing trust. The choice is yours. Either take this roadmap and implement it yourself, or reach out to an expert team of marketers like Mundes Media and we'll help you along the way. Thanks for watching, and remember, successful marketing isn't about manipulating the buyer's journey. It is about aligning with it. I'll see you next time.